on this channel, we only give you updates that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone. All right, guys, welcome back to another segment. Into the way we normally do it. I'm always here to give you guys updates that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone. Yes, Dave. Today we got to deliberate on this guy today, Mauricio Pochettino, because a lot of talk they go on about this coach. First of all, I want to ask: do you want Pochettino to stay or Pochettino to leave? I want to know.
Deliberate answer: yes. I would like him to stay.
Okay.
You know, we've spoken about this a lot of times, and we keep saying it. Pochettino needs time in Chelsea.
All right.
We came online and we told you guys that some certain things we know this season, this past season that just finished now.
Yeah.
We spoke a lot about Pochettino and we saw his mistakes, we saw his errors.
Yeah.
But another thing is that you can now see that it is not just Pochettino's fault with what is going on in the club.
Yeah.
So why should we be seeking to sack him?
Okay.
When it's not his fault. We've pointed everything out, and to be honest with you, I'm not really happy with what is going on the club right now. In the club, I'm not happy. Now we can see that these owners are against us. They want to run this club down.
Okay.
You see, what is the logic? What is the logic behind wanting to control a coach, a manager that you gave the authority over a team? What is the logic behind wanting to control him? Now, question to everybody. Why do you think Chelsea is looking for a young coach? Why not an experienced coach? If you say you want to sack Pochettino and bring in an experienced coach, I would, I agree with you very well.
Yeah.
But why do you want to sack Pochettino and bring in a young coach? That means you're actually looking for people that you can control.
Exactly.
And Pochettino has said this over time that he needs to be in control, in charge of the transfer, at least for 1 or 2 or 3 players. He needs to be involved in the transfer. For me, I think if this owners don't want to make do with it, the truth about the matter is that Pochettino is a well-respected person outside there. If he sees a club right now, Manchester United are even going for him.
That is what I want to even say.
Man U is even targeting Pochettino. This Pochettino, where would they reject?
Just in case. But I know that we are glamoring that they should sack him that time that things are not going right. You understand? But now, just like we agreed that we should give him the first quarter of the season.
Yes.
But with the way things are going, this Poch matter not supposed to extend like this. You understand? It's not with the kind of update, the kind of talk we are getting from the back room. He's now looking as if this man will know. Even Rio Ferdinand said something. Rio Ferdinand said something about this Poch. That the way it's looking. It's not looking as if Poch will stay with Chelsea next season.
Say these people, they be serious sports analysts and they be pundits. They know what thing they go around. Ferdinand, for him to come out and say such a thing, that means he has caught a glimpse of what is going on in the footballing world. So I believe him partially, and that is why today I'm not happy, because before the end of this week, we might hear is sad news that Pochettino has gone. Some of now, the news will become good news to you. But on the other hand, let's be realistic.
Yeah.
This man has built with these boys over the last season. And we have seen a lot of errors and mistakes. And we've also seen the impact of the injuries on the team. And now, during the closing of the season, do you know Pochettino is even contesting for my manager of the month? All his games for the month of May, he won all.
Yeah.
So why am I saying this? Is because if you notice, he's finding his tactics, he's finding his feet around the boys, around the squad. So let us give him that benefit of doubt. Let us give him that benefit of doubt. I keep saying this thing. When Jurgen Klopp came to Liverpool, he didn't hit the ground running immediately. When Guardiola came to Liverpool in the first season, Man City, he wasn't hitting the ground immediately. Arteta in Arsenal the same thing. So why would that one be different? The only thing where they pain everybody, we say, okay, we know win trophy this season. But compare last season with this season. Let's forget, yes, I know this is not Chelsea standard, but let's compare last season with this season. There's growth. There's progress. Imagine a team losing out on Europe last season, and all of a sudden the next season they are qualifying for Europe. Arsenal celebrated that because as at last 2 seasons ago, they were not in Europe, but they qualified and they celebrated it. Now look at where they are. Forget that they didn't win the trophy. They can actually do better next season.
Yes.
So what is all this impatience with the Chelsea board? And sometimes we the
believe
fans are causing it.
apart from, I know that the fans are causing it. Apart from it, I feel this decision of whether Poch staying or not, it's stick to this summer transfer, because I think this transfer window is causing it, is the key issue behind if Poch will stay or not, because Poch want to be involved in this summer transfer. You know what made them keep him in the dark. Just like Estovo Williams now. Do you think it's Poch that made that recommended them that player to them?
I don't think so. Chelsea have been targeting that guy before even Poch.
Even the Osimhen that we are glamoring for, I don't think it's Poch that even say, get me Osimhen.
Yeah.
Now, this guy, you people have seen that lately with the players that have been available. People have seen the kind of football that he has given to us, which some of us that have been chanting, sacking. Even the Chelsea fan base the table have
turned. At least 70% of us, we don't say, okay, let's leave him.
Let's leave him and give him that benefit of that next season he's going to come up with something good. Now, this season, why it be like this Poch matter strong? Now this transfer window where they no one give her right over. Because the last statement he made, he said that if they need me, he said if they need me, I'll be there to help. Imagine when a coach make that statement, say if they need me.
Now waiting they pay me, because normally you're not even. It is not a question or a deliberation that as a manager, if you should be involved in the transfers of the club or not. You are supposed to be
involved.
At least 60% in charge.
Because you know the kind of player.
You know the players you want. Now they draw the tactics. Now tomorrow we start blaming him. You sign players for you can't use them. Why are you a coach? Why not allow him? If he fails, we know he failed. But why not give him a chance to fail?
Do you understand?
Let him fail. Let us know that okay, we gave him everything he needed and yet he failed.
Exactly.
We can still make adjustments.
Exactly.
But if you sack this man now, it is wrong. For me, it is wrong and is unjust.
Exactly.
It's unfair.
Exactly.
And I've said this before. I said this where this issue is coming from is from these sporting directors. I've said it before. From these sporting directors. Michael Emenalo was our former sporting director, I think, or technical director, I think so. He didn't create problems for managers like this. So why is it that these two guys coming in now, they are trying to create enmity between the manager and the owners? Because it feels like it's them. They are the ones. They want somebody that they want to handle the transfer. I know if it's that.
We are not against them handling transfer, but at least work with the
coach. The coach should decide the players he wants to bring.
We know that this summer that is coming, Chelsea will need a new left back. We need a new centre back. We need a centre forward.
Yeah.
And if care is not taken, they will be looking at the goalkeeper side. You understand? Because I know if you can't on Petrovic complete. Sanchez, they give me injury vibes. You understand? Kepa will be leaving.
Definitely.
So, okay, let's say these three key players now. Why not give Poch that leg? Just even though it's three players, let him tell you that, get me this one. Then get him those players. Let it be that we know that this was the players that Poch
wanted. Yeah.
Not signing imposing players on him.
It's unfair.
Or making it look as if he doesn't have right in the transfer, the summer transfer window that will be coming up. Because I feel that one thing that we talked last year, that before they sign Poch, before they even sign these coaches, when we've been get Eric Quaid, Nagelsmann, Poch, a team of them, Zidane, all those people have been there on the list for new coach. But this owner have been they find people where they go. They manipulate,
control,
hold. And Eric Quaid no fit into that table. Nagelsmann no go fit do that kind of thing. And I feel now one of the reasons why even Tuchel.
Even Jose Mourinho, when he was even asked, would you like to come back to Chelsea? He said, with the current pattern, not the results of the team. He said, but with the current management of this club, he can't come back because Mourinho is not somebody that can keep quiet or that you can control. He will tell you the way it is.
Exactly.
He will tell you the way it is.
Exactly.
So I think for me, I would say Pochettino, if these people are not ready to give you an opportunity to work effectively the way you want it with the systems and the facilities and the hand where they're supposed to give you, you're a good coach. I'm not saying that you have done all well this season. You've made your mistakes. You're a man.
Yes.
You understand? But if these people are not ready to give you this hand or this opportunity, go
Fine.
elsewhere.
You
You go
understand?
elsewhere.
Fine. And lastly, there's one thing people normally talk about Pochettino. Me, I normally say, do you think Pochettino is a trophy-minded person?
This trophy-mindedness, way they trend everywhere. Pochettino is not trophy-minded. I know that this past season he has said some, I'll call it nonsense, rubbish. But everybody is a human being, and everybody tends to learn from certain things. But when you say a coach is not trophy-minded, that's, for me, it doesn't sit all that well with me. You understand? In fact, under PSG, didn't he win the league when he coached PSG? Did he or did he not?
I think he won the league.
It has always been there. It was just last 2 seasons that Lille won it also. I can't really remember, but I know that under Poch won the league for PSG. So what are we talking about? What are we not saying about him being trophy-minded?
Poch winning France League is we see France League are more like a traditional trophy for PSG.
That was how we saw Bundesliga as Bayern's league. But now Bayer Leverkusen is coming in and exchanging the narrative. So we cannot, just paste that kind of talk out there that, oh, anybody can do it. Anybody can do it. You understand? Now the same Premier League that everybody is saying, oh, is the most competitive league. Now Manchester City is dominating the league.
Making it look like
Farmers League. So let's not say that. But when it comes to Poch being trophy-minded, let's die that talk for me. Because me, I feel like the Chelsea culture, the Chelsea heritage and nature can envelop him. And he knows that him being, I said something. I said that next season we are targeting trophies. We are not coming to celebrate qualifying for Europe or Champions League. And this is one thing I loved about Poch, the ending of this season, is that he said that Chelsea going to Europe is not worth celebrating for. Exactly. Say nobody should celebrate that because that's not where Chelsea is meant to be.
Exactly.
So you don't also say he don't talk one sweet thing. The thing is that about us is that when a coach or when Pochettino says something right, we don't clap for him for it. But when he does something wrong, we are always quick to judge him, to attack him. So for me, the issue of trophy-minded, let's die that talk. I believe Pochettino will take Chelsea. Will win trophies for Chelsea next season.
All right. You can still drop your thoughts and concern over everything that we have talked about. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow this page, because on this channel, we only give you updates that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone.